It's the toughest day by far. About to drop. I'm racing from England to the summit of Mount Everest. Swimming, cycling, running, hiking and climbing halfway across the planet to the top of the world. Right now, I'm deep in the Indian jungle, fighting for my life. I'm not a runner, and the 900k ultramarathon from sea level to Kathmandu is like nothing I've ever done before. Every day is agony, and I still have over 600k left before it's over. To reach Kathmandu, I'll have to battle through deep jungle, the chaos of Indian traffic, injury, burning, and sickness. And if I arrive too broken, my chance at Everest could be lost. This is going to test me to my absolute limit. Every step up now, we're technically climbing Everest. You saying, love you. My best mate is meeting us. Your boy, he's here. Oh!
How are you doing this morning?
Yeah, good. Morale's good.
You seem like pretty skittish this morning.
Yeah, I've got a weird, constant anxiety over me at the moment. It's weird. Don't know why.
Good luck. Hello?
Hello. Good luck.
Why are you saying good luck to yourself?
Good luck.
Are you sure you're okay today, mate?
No.
What's going on?
I ain't had much sleep.
Are you worried about the rest of the run?
Yeah, of course. My knee's hurting today.
Do you think that's why you're anxious?
One of the reasons, yeah. Oh, I wish I was a gifted athlete. This would make my life a lot easier.
You are a gifted athlete.
Well, I'm not.
You're not a trained athlete. That's
Yeah.
the difference. You have got what it takes, Mitch.
I know I have. I've never dug out it for a second.
Then why are you anxious?
Don't know. I'm trying to the answer to that.
I think it's because you are worried that you can't do it.
No, I'm not worried that I can't do it. I'm worried that physically, something will give out. My knee or something. You know what I mean?
That's the same thing.
Yeah, but that's not me doubting my ability. You know what I mean? That's not me doubting. That's just that. This nagging anxiety wouldn't leave me alone. I couldn't bring myself to admit it, but I was worried about the state of my body and the massive distance I had left to go. But I had to focus on the positives. My best mate was coming out to keep me company. If anyone could snap me out of it, it was him. But before that could happen, I had to get through this morning. I'd run out of water, I was delirious, and for some reason my surroundings looked like they'd been filmed weeks in the future. Today's not going very well. I'm completely out of water. I can't find Stan. I think I'm being watched.
Well, you are.
What?
We're all watching you. Watching your every move.
I'm imagining things.
Maybe you are. Maybe not. But I can bring this to an end.
How?
With Surfshark VPN, you can encrypt your browsing data from any prying eyes, keeping you protected on public Wi-Fi networks and shielding your IP, so you can browse worry-free wherever in the world you are.
Right.
You can even access all your favorite shows on the go, no matter what country you're in. Just change your location to the country you want to be in. It's like teleporting, but less expensive.
Sounds amazing, Mr. Buffalo.
And with Surfshark Alternative ID, you can even set up a brand new identity with a secure proxy email to avoid a spam-filled inbox. No more giving your personal details to dodgy Buffalo websites, risking your data being leaked to malicious spies like us.
That sounds great. What's it got to do with buffaloes?
I don't know, I'm just a buffalo. But I can tell you to go to surfshark.com/Mitch or use code Mitch at checkout to get 4 extra months of Surfshark VPN.
Thank you, Mr. Buffalo.
Remember, I'm always watching you.
Having successfully got my sanity back, I headed to see my best mate.
The last time I see him, we were actually floating on a boat, because I only briefly got off. Now he's in India.
Hey, he's my sexy boy!
How are you doing?
Yes!
Sprint finish, mate, all the way.
We got the best looking blonde in the world.
Good, you alright?
Oh, fair away from Calais, ain't it?
Yeah.
Instantly, I felt better. Josh got some kit on and hopped onto the road to join me. Joshy!
How are we doing?
And what's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Salman Idi.
Okay, let's get going.
Run.
So we cannot stop.
We need to run. What's your name?
1 minute.
This is more of an ultra marathon of dodging selfies.
We've got some fans. Hello, short fans.
Hello. Say hello. Who wants to hold it? Together. High five. But for a second there, I thought I was about to get robbed by loads of 5-year-olds. It was amazing what a difference having a blonde with me made to the attention we got on the road. And that attention followed us to lunch.
On the second night, you actually got 3 shots.
This is one of the biggest audiences you've ever had for a dinner.
Great. I seriously underestimated the blondie, what the blondie would do. It's got 3 times as bad.
How are you finding it, Josh?
Alright.
Yeah.
Culture shock, is that culture shock?
Yeah. Selfie. We like Pokemon.
Got to catch them all.
Just in case 2 white boys wasn't attracting enough attention, we made it 3, with Stan joining us for the rest of the day.
Oh, shut up.
But running wasn't doing it for Josh. He needed another form of transport. The next person that asks us yourself, but you're going to ask them for the motorway. Or bicycle.
That's a good challenge, though.
Yeah, or bicycle. Will you let him ride your bike for 100, just for 1 minute? Can you let him try your motorbike for 1 minute?
Okay.
Yeah. If this goes badly, it'll be hilarious.
You're riding?
Right, which one to start?
You're just driving.
He's shitting himself. Go on, lad. Who's off?
This could end very badly. Safely not crashed, we veered off the road into the bush.
Right, diversion time.
It felt pretty special to have so much company today, and my anxiety had all but gone for now.
What do you think? Having a good day?
I think I'm now running up a hill and it hurts. Having people I care about running with me felt like 3 miles, and I tried to enjoy every last bit of it. We are all stuck in the... Yeah, stand.
This is nice for a 2-hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Packed in like sweaty sardines, we drove off, but not to a hotel. We'd been invited to visit a local orphanage to find out about what they do and hopefully surprise them with something special.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, lovely to meet you. Lovely to meet you. How are you?
This is our ashram. Yeah, ashram. Like it's like an orphanage and an academy.
Namaste.
Thank you.
So
Beautiful.
31 kids here. Yeah, and all are orphans.
It's essentially a school and an academy and an orphanage. It was just crazy. We opened the gates to see the kids, and Danielle's father owns it all.
They put us up in these lovely rooms, which is really, really kind.
Yeah. This was an overwhelming experience, but a beautiful one, and it was only going to get more so. The children had asked their teachers to put on the show for us, and it was totally spectacular. Wow. Oh my goodness.
Amazing. Look at that banner, that is mad.
You just let them know that, say, this is our 147 days of cycling and running across the world, and this will always be one of my favourite. Everyone here, you have made our trip so special. Without being asked, these kids had offered us so much kindness. So the next morning, it was time to give back a little. Sentimental, we're going to miss this, Belle.
What's going on, Mitch?
We're giving the bikes away. We're giving the bikes away.
Test drive.
Go.
Easy, easy, easy.
You've got no hold on this one.
One last Friday.
Mate, one less ride. It's been good. It was a small gesture, but this bike that had been mine for so long had given me everything I needed. It felt right to pass it on. I've ridden this bike since I got out of the English Channel, and 12,000 kilometres, 18 countries. It's kept me safe, and she's come all the way to here. She's done her job now, and now I'd rather she can make the kids happy. It's yours.
Thank you.
Yours to go. Come again. Come. Who's the tallest? Come on. You ready? Wait, no. Watching these kids get so much joy out of such a small thing was truly humbling, and I was grateful to be able to offer it. But the day wasn't over. Next, it was into town to visit a very special sports club. So we're at the one of the 3 of the local football grounds. See the kids, meet the kids, and then Daniel's family, the person who organised all of this, they live here, so they're going to have us for dinner. Hello, boys.
I want to put on the garland just to welcoming you.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
One of the darker sides of Indian culture is the caste system, an ancient social hierarchy that divides Indian Hindus into 4 distinct groups, with privilege for only certain people. The lower classes, which people are born into and cannot escape, are heavily discriminated against. This club uses sport to try and bring together children from different castes to create a new generation that leaves this dated system behind.
Okay, the children parents came to just meet you and they want to just welcome you.
Amazing, thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's made my trip here very, very special. Tell them that meeting them has been one of the highlights. The last few days had been an honour, but now it was time to move on and hit the road once more. Oh, just so tired today, so stiff. The most tired and so stiff. Yes, I know it looks like I'm humping a car, but I don't care.
Josh is leaving us today.
I am. You're on your own from now.
Catch you later.
I set off yet again with Josh through the brutal heat and chaotic roads. Despite the day off, I was struggling today and in a lot of pain.
So your shins are hurting?
Burning.
Like compared to what you're used to?
I haven't had this yet. Definitely shin splints, but it's not like, touch wood, it's not major. I'll just maybe have to do a speed walk a bit more.
You doing
Good.
doing better than me.
He just basically needs to buy my legs off me and then probably sell or return and give them back in about a week.
How do you think he's doing?
I think today he's tired. He's a bit down. This is the last day I've got to motivate him up.
Do you think he's going to make it?
Have you mentioned we stop? Yes, he will make it. All the way.
But I wasn't so sure. If this got worse, it could literally spell the end of the mission. But all I could do is keep pushing and hope for the best.
How your shins doing?
Better. They were f***ing screaming. To the point I had to just walk, it was f***ing painful.
But it's feeling a bit better now.
Yeah. Nothing that some anti-inflammatories and
Bit more graft.
some music can't fix, mate. Yeah, but I've got, yeah.
How would you rate Mitch's sanity? Because me and Molly both also think that he's kind of lost quite a lot.
Do you know, I was thinking this on the run, like the channel swim, Everest, big events. This bit in the middle, like he says himself, like you're not going to be a superhero to do it, but I do think you've got to be as mental as he is just to wake up in the morning and just be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. He's just a bit special. Child mentality.
Maybe that's how he gets through it. He just
thinks he keeps
It's not
for a toy.
Yeah, it's not a case of like he's mentally strong or anything. He just doesn't understand what's going on.
That's definitely it. All across this part of India, we'd pass small factories where locals would make bricks stamped with their initials. Josh, a landscaper and builder, wanted a piece of the action.
Josh is buying a brick.
Huh? I want a brick.
Not understand.
Wants a brick.
Okay.
I think Suraj is stealing you one now, just in front of the guy.
Oh, that's racist.
It is a bit.
That is racist. Look, he's just let Suraj have one. I wanted to pay him for it. Suraj is going to get really confused when I ask him to keep this in his car now as well. Can you take for me? Yeah, you can. Thank you.
White guys, eh?
Would you rather enjoy the quiet or push music on?
If I wanted to enjoy the quiet, I would need to not be with you.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah. We are in
The jungle
mix. Today's route took us well off the road, through beautiful deep jungle, tiny rural villages and vast dry riverbeds. This side of India was one I much preferred to the chaos of the towns. People living their lives in beautiful nature. Despite the growing pain in my shins, to be here with my best mate, on the road to achieving my dream, I was feeling pretty alright. Mentally, anyway.
Come on, boys!
One fast, please. One fast.
Full fast! Full fast! Something out of a fucking horror film, that. Tough one.
Yeah.
I sort you out with a big brick as well, mate.
Meet my friend, The Rock.
Rock the Brick Johnson. Brick the Rock Johnson, that's one we got.
ATM cash. Cash money.
That's the best brick I've ever seen.
Look, you wait till I build a house one day. My own
Mate.
house. I'll put that above the fireplace.
You should do.
Cement it in and then I'll send you photos.
It was finally time to say goodbye to Josh and continue on alone. I was crushed, but he'd given me the strength to pick myself up and carry on.
It's a bit windy today.
Good, because it's so hot when it's not a breeze. Tired and stiff.
Mentally.
Not bad.
For you, that's pretty bad, didn't they?
Just sad Josh has gone as a guy. You know, back on my own again. Need to get back in the zone.
Do you think you ever lied to me about whether you're feeling good?
Well, I'm pretty honest with you.
Do you think you're ever lying to yourself then?
No, just never lying. Just trying to be more.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Sir, हमको भी. हमको भी. When are you?
That was a bit weird.
It was interesting, yeah. Leaving that weirdo behind, I pushed on down more remote tracks and tiny roads. Sad to be without Josh, but still feeling positive. And even better, somehow, my shin splints had gone completely.
You've perked up a bit.
I'm not like in excruciating pain. It's great. It's
pretty good going.
Best I've felt by far.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
My average pace has been like 8:43. At the moment it's 7:47. It just goes to show you the difference. It's weird today, shins, nothing. Nothing.
Your body's interesting, to be fair, in the sense, well, it's just interesting anyway to look at, but like, it's interesting in the sense of it not really like injuring normally. Normally, you get a twinge, and then it turns into an injury, and then it sticks around, whereas you, it's just like... Well,
resilient. It's resilient.
No, you're not resilient, you're just random, you're unpredictable, you're chaos. Just like a thing will spring up out of nowhere that could be quite serious and then just disappear the next day.
I think I've subconsciously learned how to like make subtle changes in like movement, whether I'm running or like doing a yomp or a hike, how to like change things slightly so that it doesn't turn into an injury, if that makes sense. The more you get uncomfortable, the more in tune you are with yourself. In the best mood of the whole run, I pushed on towards the end of the day, but up ahead lay my first mountain range of the entire country. The last 3,000 kilometers of the cycle and the whole of the run so far had been totally flat, so this was a fresh challenge for my poor legs. But somehow, my good mood pushed me over them like a 4x4 tow truck. I was finally getting into this.
Good job, Mitch.
38 today.
38, bloody hell, man. How are you finding the hills? First hills in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Hate running down hills.
We've been thinking the most about today.
I've been thinking how thankful I am that I'm not in as much pain as I have been the last week. Listen to music and enjoying less than 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10 pain, which is nice. I'm not counting my chickens, but I'm a little bit optimistic that breaking that body through that initial conditioning phase is kind of done. And it's still gonna hurt, but hopefully now it will be like, well, I've come this far. Keep going on about this, but it's something I'm proud about, you know, going from a 12,000k bike ride with zero trading.
I mean, I think it's something that some people don't appreciate, and I don't even fully understand really, is like just the difference in physicality that you need for those two different sports.
Running, cycling, both basically use very different muscles. You'd think that if you go and cycle loads that you'd then be fit for running, but running fitness, cycling fitness is two completely separate things. I'm using myself as a guinea pig. Like an experiment that I wanted.
Quite an extreme experiment.
And the answer is, luckily what I expected. It bloody hurts, but your body is amazing. So if you've got a strong mindset to back up that, you blow yourself away with what you can do with it. You really can.
Looking forward to another hilly day today.
No.
Little taste of what's to come, eh?
Especially in the tiger section. There's potentially a section where the police might try and stop us because it's tiger territory.
You're in a room with the tiger, what's your tactic?
Seduce it.
Seduce it?
Are you ready to rumble?
Yeah.
You run, I'll drive.
Run.
Go.
Yeah? Go.
Okay.
Come with me, start with me. Bye bye.
Goodbye. Commitment to the bit. He's still going. Good job, Surridge. Woo! How many kilometres?
35 kilometers.
35 kilometres, yeah, I thought so. Farewell, Mitch.
Got this first bit is a warm up.
Rubbish. Slow. Very, very slow.
Yeah.
You fast.
Yeah, fast.
Keeping an eye out for tigers, I made like Surridge and powered up the hill at rocket speed. I cruised through the rest of the mountain range and back onto the flat like it was nothing. I could have cried with relief that my body was finally conditioning. It hurt, but it was manageable. Isn't it weird? Every step up now, we're technically climbing Everest.
You're living your dream.
Type 2 fun.
I reckon there's some type 3 mixed in here as well. It's interesting, like I don't think there are many people who have a similar perspective on ultra sports. How many people do you know that have completed or are completing extremely long distance ultras in swimming, cycling and running?
Not many, no. Most people specialise in one thing.
That's pretty cool in itself, I think.
Yeah.
That's the perspective that not many people get access to.
See, the swimming and the cycling, I basically trained for this for Limitless. But running 900k, I just hope for the best. Okay, see you at the point.
See you in a bit.
My good mood continuing, I kept pushing, feeling on top of the world. Oh, I am really feeling it today. But look around, there's nothing to complain about. Once again, we're talking about how making yourself uncomfortable and how pain can be one of the best things in the world, because it lets you see the pure magic in the small things. Like I just found a little Coke and it's gonna taste better than any other thing I've had. And this headspace forced me to move faster and further than ever before. Ran past my first full marathon. We've only got about a K left to go. We're 2 weeks into the run. Been averaging about 36K. Feeling great to hit that first marathon today. But if I've got any hope of pulling off the longest climb of Everest in history, I need to get to Everest in a state where my body is capable of climbing it.
Welcome back.
Yay!
It's the marathon.
Yeah, 42 complete.
First full marathon.
Good job, mate.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I was feeling alright. I was like, you know what, might actually be better to do it midweek.
Do you mind?
It was nice to do a marathon.
Well, I'm impressed. You impressed, Surge?
That's what I'm impressed.
Someone who doesn't like running, it's not bad. Well, I'm still worried. We've still got over 400k to go.
No, it's fine. I'm absolutely certain that for the next 11 days, nothing will go wrong. We got an issue.
The first horrible blister.
Oh no. Ooh, yeah, that is quite spicy actually. It's the position of it. That is a full sack of pus.
Fuck's sake.
Let's see how tomorrow goes then for you then, eh?
It's gonna be it's gonna be sore.
This blister was absolutely diabolical. Without plasters, literally every step was agony. And yet again, I was struggling, but my chin was up. Stan joined me halfway through the day to try and boost morale.
So how do you think you've changed since the start of the run?
Mostly just got numb to the pain. Same way as my arse got numb on the bike. Everything's conditioned a bit now, so got to be careful not to get confident.
We pushed on together, now on the main road again. My favourite.
Running through these towns is just nuts.
I'm so f***ing used to it.
He was right, every single town, no matter how big, was always utter chaos. But at this point, after 6 weeks in India, I barely noticed the tuk-tuks, trucks and bikes trying to kill me every 5 seconds. It was just part of life. The day ended with another bad omen. Poor old Stan had chucked down a dodgy curry, and running hadn't done him any favours.
Stan, what has happened? What's just happened?
Listen, I've been in India for 40 days.
He's just...
I haven't had food poisoning once.
This isn't food poisoning.
I don't know. Look, I don't want to go into too much detail, but it's still spicy. What an amazing hat. You look like someone's pretending to be a fisherman.
No, I'm not about fisherman. At all.
What fishing experience do you got?
Quite a lot. I used to fish loads when I was a kid. I used to do loads of spear fishing.
What's the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Mickey. First couple of K is always the most painful. It takes a couple of K for the blister to get numb. At the moment, the first couple of K of every day is me limping.
But despite the whole being in loads of pain thing, spirits were back up today. There was some good news.
Today, 3 more days, and we're at the border of Nepal. I actually can't believe it. I'm not there yet, so let's not count our chickens just yet, but I've done enough so far. I just need to keep plodding away.
Morale was sky high again, but for some reason, my body hadn't got the memo. Not long after the day started, everything started to slow down. I was beginning to run out of energy.
I've just got this text from Mitch. Yeah, just under an hour. So actually wobbling. It is a bit concerning, to be honest, because he's been acting as if he's fine all day, but I've been able to tell that there's something a little bit wrong with him. We're quite close to the end of the run, but we have always been saying injury is a real possibility, and I'm just worried that once he gets into his own head, he's gonna push himself a bit too far, or I don't know, he just gets frustrated with himself sometimes when he's not where he wants to be, and then he doesn't always make the best decisions. And also, if you have a negative headspace, you're gonna perform worse. Always slightly worrying, but we'll catch up with him at the end and see where he's at.
Stan waited anxiously at the finish line for way longer than he should have to see what state I'd rock up in, and it wasn't good.
That was not pretty.
Really tough one.
But it just come out of nowhere. It's been the toughest day by far. About to drop. This is like exhaustion. Like actually like wobbling. Oh,
That's totally weird.
I don't know. Just feel really lightheaded. Like I've felt lightheaded for the last like 10k.
Have you had enough to drink?
Yeah, tons. Be alright. Just need lots of food.
At least you've got the Indian support network to look out for you.
Oh mate, always. I just hope it's a one-off.
You worried about it?
Come on, let's get going.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I've never felt that sick in my entire life.